G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. We have got our final song in the Watching You trilogy. This is going to be Madhouse, so let's just jump in and listen to it. So the last two obviously dealing with the serious issue of depression, and this is all coming from Watching You, from his experience, but it's very touching. The last two, if you haven't watched them, go watch them. It's touched me on a personal level, which I mean, that's what music does, doesn't it? You know, if it doesn't touch you on that level, you're listening to the wrong music. So let's just jump in. Let's see what this is about. So this is going to be from the Mars concert, obviously not 2019, and this is going to be Madhouse. So let's just jump in and see what's going on. Man, I love the look of that piano. What a great melody. Oh. Well, there's a lot going on in that song. A lot going on in that song. Let's start with what he's wearing. That white frilly. He looks like. Excuse me. I'm still carrying a bit of a cold. You know those old clowns you used to get. I think they're French. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. You know, they've got the white suit and they've got the buttons down the front. Sometimes they've got that cone hat on. He kind of almost looks like one of them. He even mentioned like sitting in the corner like a clown. So I don't know if that was on purpose, but as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, one of those clowns. And then obviously went on to mention clowns and everything else. And very wordy song, a lot of word. I have to watch it again to catch every single word, but trying to listen and look and read at the same time. Oh man, it's hard enough just to watch, you know, instead of doing everything else at one time. But a lot of stuff in there, obviously very different tune than I thought it was going to be. I thought starting off, oh, what a great melody, what a great melody. I've never heard Chinese reggae before. I kind of like it. But not to distract from what the lyrics are saying as well. You know, it's a very boppy song. I kind of think that, I don't know if that represents sometimes what you might feel at nighttime. You know, sometimes you kind of feel all this stuff is going on and it is a madhouse and your mind is racing and everything's going on, but, you know, some of the thoughts aren't pure, you know, so maybe that's, you know, you've got that boppy music, but you've also got those kind of dark lyrics as well, so kind of going hand in hand. So I must say, I love his piano. Somebody who dabbles in a bit of piano, I'd love that kind of, that housing for your digital piano. That would be excellent. I reckon that looks very cool. So, but that with what he's wearing and the lyrics, it's just definitely have to watch it again to get, or even print out have the lyrics up on the screen and watch it and kind of, so you can kind of read along and you're not having to watch it kind of along the bottom so much. But a great song. Just so much stuff in there to digest and dissect, and the meaning, you know, some of it saying, you know, he's become, you know, that little, what was he saying? He got a few moments of escape, you know, from your mind, from that constant pressure of doubt and voices in your brain, you know, pulling you down. He's got that fleeting moments of escape, and it's 2:30 in the morning. It could be 3:30 in the morning. It could be whenever it is. You got to, you know, enjoy those moments when you can. So, and standing in the corner, you know, those, I think those clowns were also kind of part mime as well, you know. So, you know, he was talking about miming as well, you know, having been mute and everything too. So, wow, what a very clever song. Very clever song. Definitely have to watch that again to get more meaning from it. But through the first reaction to it and first watching, such a great song. Really fits in with the other ones. Obviously the same subject matter, but handled in a different way. You know, it's almost like, well, we've got 3 different songs, 3 different versions, 3 different ways of being produced. Almost symbolic of, yeah, people may have the same illness, depression, whatever you want to call it, but everybody handles it differently, and it manifests in everybody different as well, which I think is a fantastic way of putting it across. And even though what he was saying in the last 2 is, even though I might be outgoing and happy, deep down inside I'm miserable and fighting with myself. And as he's saying, you know, it's the confinement of your soul, you know, in that almost like, you know, those mime boxes, you know, you just want to push them over and say, hey, look, man, you're not in a box really. But, you know, they've got that invisible box around them. You know, that must be almost what it feels like. You know, you've got that box, but it's a mental box you put yourself in. Wow, what a great song. What a great song. Yeah, definitely have to go and rewatch it again. So clever, so clever. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's what it's all about. Let me know if I'm anywhere near what you guys thought. Put it in the comment section. I might be totally off. You know, I think the great thing is everybody will come away with their own thoughts and feelings about it, and which I think is even better, because there's no right or wrong way to understand it, and I think that's why mental health is so hard to tackle, because everybody's not the same. You know, everybody's not the same, nowhere near the same. You may have fleeting glimpses of the same symptoms, but you divulge them and you put them forward differently, and then you internalize them differently as well. So such a tricky field to get into. Yeah, I worked in mental health for 10 years, and trust me, it is tricky as anything. So, but great song. Watching You, great song. Can't wait to do the rest. I know there's a few from the concert series and everything that we still got to. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But anyway, hopefully you guys liked it. Thumbs up if you did. Hopefully I'll see you in the comment section, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next reaction video.